Hi everyone, I'm Divine Sacred Tarot, and something a little bit different today is I wanted to show you a few messages from a personal reading, but I felt like it needed to be sent out and read by the collective. Now, if you watched my short, you are going to see that you were supposed to use your intuition and guidance regarding these cards that came out. However, what ended up happening is Divine wanted me to download and make it clearer and abundantly clear, I want to say, for those of you who weren't sure. So basically, I am here to give you the assurance that if you were ever wondering at the moment, is this my real twin flame? Is this my twin flame? The first card that popped out was the Three of Wands. I see you as a lighthouse and I knew you'd wait for me to dock. So this is specifically saying act quickly on a desire or an idea. This is identifying exquisite timing. Stay in the moment, respond to your instinct, your intuition, and possibly take a risk. You know, if you are worried about whether your divine masculine is for you, ask, and just say, look, this is how I feel, maybe. Now, this isn't for everyone. Please use your discernment. Please figure out what your personal situation is. But this is just for very few people to take the risk and figure it out later. However, this channeled message from the divine is also saying, I see you as a lighthouse and I knew you'd wait for me to dock. So this is a sign from the divine masculine, just letting you know that they are your divine masculine. Now, when I continued to ask for more clarification, I got the Two of Cups. This allows me to really focus on the message of listening to your heart. The person you're trying to connect with feels the same. Pledge yourself to this friendship. Put your heart on the line. And it's along the lines of take the risk and figure the details out later. Again, this is only for some people, but this is giving the reassurance for any divine feminines who are watching this, or even the divine masculines who weren't sure about the connection. This is abundantly clear that you two are both connected. Then we've got the Page of Cups. And this is asking whoever is listening to this reading to be of service, offer support, and listen closely. So that's what I'm getting for this one. And it could also mean that the offer of love is coming in for some divine feminines pretty quickly. But this is also saying what your heart says is true. I wanted to go back to this divine, the Two of Cups, actually, because when you're listening to your intuition, it doesn't matter what other people say. It really, really doesn't matter who confirms whether this is your twin flame or not. And this includes tarot readers. This includes anybody who you're following online, including me. Nobody could tell you if this is your twin flame or not. You get to decide. You, right now, listening to this, your heart, your being, your soul gets to decide if this is your person or not. You don't need anyone else to tell you or confirm to you whether it's a yes or no. That's the ego coming out. What is the ego trying to do? It's trying to scare you into remaining small. It's trying to let you know, actually, you know what? You need to question this. You need to back down. You need to lose faith. You need to lose hope because we don't want this because it's too scary. And that's okay. That's what the ego is for. It's supposed to keep us safe. However, this is just reminding you that nobody can tell you what your heart really feels. So the next message that we had was the Nine of Pentacles. And it basically just reiterates that there are greater resources flowing into your direction. So keep the faith. Your hard work will earn you the grace, the comfort, the freedom. Stick with it. So if this is or not already fantastic messages regarding whether this is your divine twin flame, it's beautiful just as it is. And if that wasn't enough, the Ace of Cups came out. Your magnetism increases and the more loving people will enter your life. And this was actually positioned below the Two of Cups. I just put it in a nice little orderly way just for this specific reading that I'm going to upload. Then we've got the Temperance that came out. And the Temperance is basically saying, seek and identify the missing ingredients of your life. Stop looking outside of yourself, deepen your spiritual practice. Possibly go into spiritual studies. Maybe you are looking into tarot cards. Maybe you are looking for answers within. Deepen that spiritual practice. Maybe make some lifestyle changes that can assist you in this journey. Then I found this really profound. The Death card came out in reverse. And the most beautiful thing about this card is it basically says that it's not time for termination. It's not the time for closure. Be patient with the current circumstances. So if you were asking whether this is your twin flame, be patient with the current circumstances. Don't resign yourself to a negative outcome. And I posted this on my Instagram story the other day. I think it was yesterday, actually. And I talked about when you put the seed in the ground, the very, very last thing to produce is the fruit of that seed, of that tree. And again, the message has come through that harvest isn't started until the fruit is ripe. So that is specifically for you, everyone who are watching this. Then we've got the Page of Swords that came out. Subtle changes for the highest and best good. Be stealthy. Cover your tracks. It just means maybe you don't need to talk about you and your divine masculine or your twin flame at this time to anyone, That's when we've got the last card. The card was at the bottom of the deck, and I wanted to put it out for you guys just to hear that. Trust the forces that have led you to this point. Express your truth. Proceed with confidence and go with your intuition. If you are possibly going against the grain, it may feel like you are all alone, that, nobody else understands. And even if you are talking about twin flames to other people, they just don't quite get it. You are going against the grain of what other people perceive in their current level of consciousness, but you're the leader of this new trend. Embrace it, embody it. And it may be unknown at the moment, but deepen your spiritual practice. Trust yourself. Only you know what you truly desire and want. And if you don't, dig deeper, because the only person who has the answer is you. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope this helped.